basics. Believe it or not, rowing is a leg sport. It's not an arm sport. If you watch a weightlifter doing a deadlift, when they lift their weight, they get down here, and they don't do that because that's stupid. They drive the legs, and then they use the arms. So sink that one in your head, and that's what rowing is all about. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off. Just your feet in, put your handles down, okay, and just sitting at the legs right down. Okay, this is in the rowing boat. We have little chocks on the runners that the seat rolls up and down, and this is called back chocks. Okay, and just move all the way forward. Okay, and front chocks. Just go back to back chocks. Okay, pretend you're holding the handle. This is called the strike position. So every time you hear me say strike, rest, stop rowing, always come back to the strike position. And with your spoons on the water, the boat is very stable, and that's called the safety position. So strike position and safety position are pretty much the same. Okay, so just come all the way forward. Okay, now pretty much the first 3/4 of the stroke are just legs. So we're just going to push the legs down. No, the last thing we want to see is this. Okay, the rowing is all about legs. So just come forward, just shoulders a little bit in front of the hips. Okay, and just push the legs and stop there. Okay, just before they go down, and then it's open and finish. Hands away to the strike position, and we rock forward, and we come forward, and push, lean, pull, back to strike. Over. What happens there is we let the boat run on, and come forward, push, lean, pull, strike, over, row, come forward, push, lean, pull, strike, over, row, push, lean, pull, strike, over and stop. Okay, so we don't stop around the back turn, we just keep it flowing to that strike position. Pick up the handles. Now, just watch me. What we're going to do is we're just going to start with leg push, and you see nothing changes up the top. The angle here stays pretty much the same. So what we do is we lock the core in and just push. So just join in with me. So just push, don't grip too tight. See, mine's just in my fingers. Okay, don't go quick. Follow me. Okay, we're going to push and stop. Come forward, push and stop. Come forward, push and stop. Really feel that there's no lift there. Okay, and push and stop there. This time we're going to go push and lean. Rock forward to the strike position. Okay, so come forward, push, lean, rock. No arms. Come forward, push, lean, rock. Strike position. And I'll just say row, and we'll come back and stop at this position. Ready? Row, come forward, push, lean, rock. No arms. No. Next down. Row, push, lean, rock. Row, push, lean, rock. Row, push, lean, rock. Okay, knees down. Really important. We get the sequence right before we get on the water. This time, just watch me. We're going to push, lean, pull, strike. Then we're going to go over, and then we're going to go row. So come forward. Ready, go. Push, lean, pull, strike, over, row. Push, lean, pull, 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 over, row. Strike and rest. So it's very important that we don't come forward quickly. We want the boat to glide on. So over and then row. Okay? Not over and dive forward. Okay? So they're the basic movements of the rowing stroke. The other concept I want you to think about is when we put the spoon in, it's a straight through to the rib cage. It's not over and down, it's right here. We pull it through, there's a little drop down here which gets the spoon out of the water. So if you can think about it, it's a little bit like a bicycle chain. Okay, loop it up, loop it down. Straight in between, it's not a wobbly chain, it's just a nice firm chain, straight through, straight out. Let's go and have some fun. Okay. So Colby, just go around that side. Okay, first of all, guys, let's just talk about the oar. We've got the handle. It's pretty self-explanatory. We've got the black shaft. We've got the spoon, and we've talked about the different sides. We've got a collar and we've got a button. In the rowing boat, we have obviously the bow and the stern. Harry, just move out of the camera. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. And in the boat, we have the seat, and it rolls on the slides. We have that front chocks that I mentioned before, and back chocks. So the legs are down. So front chocks is there, back chocks is there. Then we have the foot stretchers, and they're adjustable, so it'll fit the boat will fit anybody. Then we have the riggers. Out here we have the gate, and it's obviously the gate's job to keep the oar where we want it. So when we're putting the oars in, the little button here faces away from the bow. Okay, that's probably one of the troubles that we get with new rowers. They tend to put it in the wrong way, so it's something that hopefully I'll keep an eye on. When you put the oar in the gate, we don't put it in up here because it's a squeeze. We put it in here and slide it down and do it up. Very important that we do it up correctly. This little button's got a groove in it, and it fits around, just come around here, mate, so you can see, it fits around there. And what happens is if you tighten it up and it's not in there, if it's not over, it'll hold for a while, pop out, or come out, and you go for a swim. Everybody goes for a swim, so even our most experienced. Rightio. Now, so it's the button's job to stop the oar from going any further. And when we hold the oar, the thumb goes on the end of the oar, and one of the jobs that the thumb does is to keep a little bit of lateral pressure so the oar doesn't come out. So when we're rowing, we have to pull it out. The thumb's job is a little bit of lateral pressure. So the correct position for holding the oar handle is we have the spoon at 90 degrees. Okay? And the easiest way to describe it is punching knuckles forward, thumb on the end, and then when we turn the spoon to the flat, we call that the feather. It's just a matter of rolling the fingers, okay? Not too much wrist. So we go square, punching knuckles forward, feather, little knuckles form. Square, feather. And so when we go square, we pull it through the water, we drop it out and feather. Come forward, square it up and in, draw it through, out and feather. Okay, so what I want you to do when you get on the water is sit at the catch, get your balance, have the spoon square, and I want you to take one stroke, out, feathered, back to safety. Then once your the boat stops running, come forward, squared, get ready, take a stroke, out and back to the strike position. Now if you stop here and the boat's moving, you're going to get pushed out of the boat. So it's really important, like, just remember that bicycle, just smooth around the back. Okay. Okay, so Colby, if you want to grab there, Harry, if you want to grab, stand around this side, and I want you to hold the handle with your right hand, and you with your left hand. Okay, thumbs on the end. Okay, let's square it up at 90 degrees. That's not 90. Got to be 90. Okay. Now we have a saying. Have you ever held a budgie or a bird? Okay. You don't kill the budgie. Okay? We don't squeeze the shit out of the handle. So punching knuckles forward. Now it's a little bit hard. You know, it's going to be a little bit of wrist, but we really want to try to roll the handle in the fingers. So go to the feather. So yep. Yeah, you can hear that little click. Go to square. You can hear the little click. At the back of the oar, just let go for a second, Harry. We have a flat bit here, and a flat bit here. We have a flat bit there, and a flat bit on the bottom. Okay, Harry, grab that again. Okay, so we're back to square. Okay, so feather. You hear the click. Square. So it helps you feather the oar if you don't grab the handle too tight. So if you guys can just square feather, okay, we can turn that off for a bit.